big news, but this is my opinion. You can disagree with me. You can agree with me. It's totally up to you. It's totally fine. If you want to unsubscribe because what I'm about to say, then that's great. I mean, it's fine. I understand. It's just if you want me to lie about what I believe I think is the right decision, then, you know, it wouldn't make me such a good YouTuber. I want to be honest. I want to give my opinion so you guys can agree or disagree with me. That's fine. I want you to comment down below. Hayden Christensen is rumored to come back for episode 8 as Anakin Skywalker. Now, for me personally, I think if you're going to bring back anything from those prequel movies, anything at all, it needs to be Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. I think Anakin could play a ginormous role in between these characters if they're going to go falling for the dark side or not. I think if he's going to appear, he's going to be a Force spirit. He is going to be the voice of reason this time. He is going to be the one telling them what I did was a mistake. And I think that is the right way to bring Anakin back. I think Anakin needs to be there as a conduit. I think he needs to be there as a voice of reason for these characters to debate whether or not the dark side is the best choice and what Hayden Christensen had to go through to become a part of the dark side and what he regrets in life. I think that is going to be the main purpose of Anakin Skywalker in the new movies. I think Hayden Christensen needs a chance at redemption. I think he had a lot of potential, and as the movies progressed, as the prequels progressed, his acting and dialogue got better. And at some moments in episode 3, you were like, oh my gosh, that was very, very intense. And some of the facial expressions this guy made in that movie were just mind-blowing. He did a real good job when the time came to when he needed to put out any emotions. He did a very good job. Yeah, I can agree with you. A lot of the dialogue that George Lucas writ down, and I do say George Lucas is responsible for everybody's performance. He did not direct him. He did not do anything. He had green screens around the rooms. They had to work with green screens. They were not in environments to where they could open up and they could really let out their true performance that they could have given. And that's not because of the acting. That's not because of it's not because that they casted who they casted. It's because that George Lucas did not give a crap when it came to the directing of those movies. It could have been a great trilogy. It's just they did not put hardly any care into them until episode 3. There was actually care put into it. And that's really bad. And Hayden Christensen had a lot of potential there. He had a lot of potential. You know, even if Hayden Christensen was a bad actor from the beginning, everybody in those movies had wooden performances because there was nothing to work with. Really, there wasn't. George Lucas was just telling them, do your best. And even knowing they were doing what they could, George Lucas still had them directed in the direction that he wanted them to be in. They did not have anything around them helping with their influence to be these characters. Unlike the original trilogy where they had actual sets, they had people in costumes, they had all these things to where they could be a part of it and just act like they were in this world. Those weren't fair to the actors. That was not fair at all. That was on them. And it wasn't cool. A lot of people give Hayden Christensen crap. A lot of people give Ewan McGregor crap. A lot of people give the guy who played Palpatine crap. Mace Windu gets crap. Everybody got crap for those movies. I did not hate the prequels as much as most people did. And I'm not defending them on the fact that I didn't hate them. I'm defending them on the fact that if anybody should be redeemed as the character they played, it's going to be Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. He is a big part of the story that was told in the original trilogy and in the prequel movies. He is huge, and if you're going to play him off in these movies, they are going to redeem him as a character, and I think that's the right choice, because Anakin, we didn't like him as a whiny brat. We didn't like the wooden acting. We want to see him as a badass, and I think bringing Hayden Christensen back and Anakin Skywalker with a good script, good dialogue, good directing, he could be the Anakin Skywalker we wanted to see from episode 2 and 3. He could be a great Anakin Skywalker if put into full potential. I think this is the right move if you're going to bring anything back from those prequel movies. We've seen Ewan McGregor come back. He was a part of the prequel movies. It was the same character who was in episode 4, A New Hope. He was just an older gentleman played by a different actor, but overall the same character. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to defend the fact that prequels were bad movies. I'm trying to defend the fact that if there's going to be a redemption to any character in those movies, it has to be Anakin Skywalker. But I want to hear your opinions. I want your opinions down below. What are you guys' thoughts on Hayden Christensen returning? You're probably going to disagree with me, which is totally fine. I completely understand if you disagree with me. I just think if you're going to bring him back, redeem him as a character overall. So guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I really want to hear your opinion. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on moviepile.com. Watch more reviews of mine. watch more movie talk of mine. And guys, as always, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I really do want to hear your opinions on this story, though, because this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting overall. So, guys, thanks.
You were the chosen one!